Tuskegee University has made a substantial commitment toward making the most of the cost of attendance more affordable through its institutional scholarships and awards programs. Awards are usually based on financial need, and scholarships are generally based on merit, talent, or other criteria. The President's Essay Contest and Awards Ceremony is one of the institution's most beautiful and time-honored traditions, whereby we witness the awarding of annual prizes and have done so since its inception in 1895. This event began as an essay contest solely which was sponsored by the Trinity Church of Boston, Massachusetts. The original prize was $25 in 1895. Now, per Google's inflation calculator, $25 in 1895 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $782.78 today. As the event drew more interest, an additional $15 was added a few years later for a second prize. These prizes were awarded to students who wrote and delivered the best papers on the given subjects assigned for the competition annually. The program was very successful in the early years and was originally limited to only juniors and seniors. However, it was eventually open to all students and became known as the President's Essay Contest after the principal and founding president, Dr. Booker T. Washington, took on the sponsorship of the monetary awards in the early years. There are a few additional prizes that were also established by the Friends and Benefactors of Tuskegee Institute for students excelling in some aspect of the educational experience here at Mother Tuskegee across a multitude of different disciplines. Today, this event awards over 100 scholarships, and the President's Essay Contest includes topics which reflects the important issues of their time, and some can even be applied and reflected upon to this day. In addition, this event offers evidence of the high quality and perceptiveness of Tuskegee Institute students down through the years. It is with great pride that I humbly serve as the mistress of ceremonies for this year's annual event. Let us begin. At this time, I'd like to introduce Reverend Michael Thurman, Assistant Chaplain, to deliver the invocation, and the next voice you will hear will be from my esteemed Interim President, Dr. Charlotte P. Morris, who will deliver the welcome.
Let us pray. God, we thank you for this day in the life of Tuskegee University. We thank you for the leadership of our president, Dr. Charlotte Morris, our faculty, staff, and our board of trustees. Thank you, O God, for our students who are the backbone of the TU experience, for without them our existence would not be possible. God, we thank you for those students who will be honored here today for their hard work and dedication, who have applied themselves to the best of their abilities. May their determination and dedication be a testimony to others as to the rich rewards which awaits hard work and dedication. We ask that you continue to remind us that our duty is to prepare our students not only intellectually, but spiritually and morally as well. Help us, O God, to teach them to search for moral truth with as much passion as we search for intellectual truth. God, we ask that you will guide our feet while we run this race, lest we run this race in vain. We pray that this program today, the President's Essay, will inspire all of us to be the best that we can be in all arenas of life. In your name we pray. Amen.
Good afternoon to everyone, to the Tuskegee University Board of Trustees, alumni, faculty, staff, students, donors, and parents. It is always a pleasure to welcome you to our programs and activities, especially when we are displaying some of the talents of our students, which is the case this afternoon. The President's Essay Contest and the awarding of annual prizes has been in existence since 1895 and provides scholarships and prizes to students from over 100 individuals and organizations across the state and beyond. These scholarships support students with tuition, academic resources, class materials, room and board, expenses, and so much more. The scholarships are based on performance, need, and sometimes just because. We thank our donors who made these prizes and awards possible and encourage others to contribute as well. It is a feel-good investment. I express appreciation and thanks to our essay writers who will be performing today, to the judges who evaluated their work, and those who are on duty this afternoon. You have our best wishes with your presentation. I don't want to miss the planners and organizers of this event. We want to thank you as well. In this COVID environment, may each of you find some peace, some rest, and some relaxation. But most of all, may you enjoy safe and healthy lives. Thank you very much for coming.
It is a real consolation to me to realize that there are those who are willing to make sacrifices in order to share in Mother Tuskegee's mission by supporting our students. In a very real sense, you are among those who make a distinctive difference in the lives of our scholars. The generosity of our loyal benefactors simply amazes and humbles me. It has been heartwarming when we are surprised with an unexpected donation and completely inspired when we see continued support and loyalty of our consistent donors that we have learned to depend and count on throughout the years. It is with deep and mindful gratitude that I include this small note of thanks to each and every one of you. I say mindful because I know that you have often continued your generosity even through times that might have been a bit difficult for you. Indeed, you are participating in true stewardship in recognizing that everything any one of us has and possesses is truly a gift from God. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, all of your past support to Mother Tuskegee, and we look forward to continuing this beautiful and fruitful relationship with our seasoned and our newest beloved donors for many years to come. May all of your days be filled with all of the blessings you so richly deserve. It is with great and deep appreciation that we say thank you. Now, one of the highlights for this time is the time-honored tradition, indeed, is revealing the essay competition winner and this oral presentation of the essay. I'd like to introduce Dr. Sheena Harris, Interim Director of Student Engagement Initiatives and the coordinator of the essay competition, followed by the essay presentation and musical selection by Dr. Barr. The Tuskegee University Golden Choir's concert will bless us with a selection. Thank you.
Greetings. My name is Dr. Sheena Harris. I'm an associate professor of history and interim director of student engagement initiatives. It is an honor to present to you today the 2021 President's Essay Contest judges and winners. This year's theme, For the Culture. During a global pandemic, how can rapidly changing technological advances be leveraged at HBCUs and their students to build a more just and humane society? The 2021 judges include Dr. Zenise Bond, Associate Professor of English, Dr. Elaine Bromfield, University Registrar, Dr. Emma Haley, Assistant Professor of Education and Interim Chair. Dr. Worth Camille Hayes, Associate Professor of History and Director of Academic and Learning Outcomes. Ms. Abina Myers-Taylor, Dean of Student Life and Development. And our 2021 President's Essay Contest winners are: third place, Amani Williams, a third-year veterinary medicine student from Fayetteville, Georgia. Second place, Jordan Holt, a sophomore communications student from San Bernardino, California. And first place, Ayana King, a freshman political science major from Birmingham, Alabama. I would like to thank all of our judges and a warm congratulations to this year's President's Essay Contest winners. Thank you.
It's a true testament that for most, technology has become their best friend throughout this unprecedented global pandemic known as COVID-19. Technology. One definition of the term reads, the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, especially in industry. One such industry to be considered is social media, or maybe even the world of cellular mobile devices. Two industries that have rapidly advanced in many ways over the years, both carrying its share of beneficial and detrimental attributes. Nonetheless, both have become a huge part of what could be described as our new normal. People across the globe have had to adjust and innovate with these mediums throughout a time of quarantine and public closures. What better time to evaluate how these mediums can be leveraged at HBCUs and their students to build a more just and humane society? There are many advances to be made to improve not only campus culture, but the world we live in. A popular technological pastime of society is social media. Leveraging could take place through the use of social media using mediums such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and many more. These platforms allow individuals to interact with each other. Often these interactions afford users the opportunity to know one another, to engage in dialogue, and even debate without requiring physical interaction in the midst of this pandemic. These platforms also enable HBCUs to network. Social media has become our primary source of information throughout this global pandemic. There is an adage which states that there is strength in numbers. This statement advises that there's much more influence or power just beyond the one when there's a group of many united. It's important to note that technology in the midst of this pandemic allows us to be stronger, better, bolder, and smarter together. Even throughout the racial injustices endured during this pandemic, social media has served as an amazing means to galvanize protesters and change makers through strategy, dialogue, and even, as I mentioned before, debate. Many were able to create synergy in their pursuits throughout coordination on social media. This virtual meeting place served as a war room to develop strategies and methods that advised and educated the public, especially HBCU students looking for their place on the front lines to combat the array of racial injustices plaguing in our society. The adoption and use of technology throughout this pandemic has made way for fun and recreation at many of our historically black colleges and universities. The pandemic has forced institutions to move many traditionally in-person experiences online in order to engage students and carry on many long-standing traditions. Additionally, technology continues to connect teachers with their students in more unique ways than ever before. Technology is an essential part of what has come to be known as STEAM. The framework of STEAM brings together 5 disciplines to create what's believed to be an inclusive learning environment that hopefully encourages students to be involved. Through recent advancements, making internet access and devices more readily available to more students, this would possibly enable a more equitable and leveraged learning experience across the board. This could quite possibly place HBCUs one step closer to receiving more information and tools that might someday rival PWIs. Furthermore, technology certainly has the means to open new doors for HBCUs and its students, whether through social activism coordinated through social platforms or through access to new teaching tools or software. This crisis may prove to be a blessing in disguise. In conclusion, Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." If this crisis continues to pave the way to new support, new legislation, and new information found by equipping HBCUs with possible funding and resources of technology, then we are many steps closer to having more of the educational tools necessary to change the world that we live in for the better. Thank you.
Judgments are coming, judgments coming, judgments are coming, judgments coming. I see the signs of the judgment coming, go. I see the signs of the judgment coming. I see the signs of the judgment coming. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I see the judgment coming. See signs of the judgment coming. See the signs of the judgment coming. Time is drawing nigh. See signs of the judgment coming. See signs of the judgment coming. See the judgment coming. Time is drawing nigh. Better be ready for that great day when the Lord comes and takes his children away. Boatman, row one side. You are it's the wind of time. Judgments are coming. Judgments coming. See signs of the judgment. See signs of the judgment. See the judgment of the judgment. Time is drawing nigh. See signs of the judgment. See signs of the judgment. See the judgment of the judgment. Time is drawing nigh. Run to the mountain move. I run to the hills and they did too. Went to the rocks to hide my face. The rocks cried out, there's no hiding place. Oh, judgment. One of these mornings, bright and fair, meets my Jesus in the air. Oh, judgment. You say, "Well done, my child." Then I'll shout, "Hallelujah!" My race has been won. See the signs of the judgment. See the signs of the judgment. The I see the signs of the judgment coming, go. I see the signs of the judgment coming. I see the signs of the judgment coming. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Lord, I see the signs of the judgment coming. I see the signs of the judgment coming. I see the signs of the judgment coming. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. See the signs of the judgment coming. See the signs of the judgment coming. Judgments are coming, judgments coming, judgments
And now I have the pleasure of introducing the 2021-22 Student Government Association. For president, we have Lauren Johnson, Jr., Information Technology major, Montgomery, Alabama. Vice President, Samuel Lewis, Jr., Computer Science major, Ellenwood, Georgia. Events Coordinator, J. Lynn Young, Jr., Social Work major, Inglewood, California. Treasurer, Lakebra Murchison, Junior Supply Chain Management, Milledgeville, Georgia. Judicial Advisor, Reynald Brown, Jr., Political Science major, Chicago, Illinois. Chief of Staff, Jalen Spain, Jr., Biology major, Chemistry minor, Chicago, Illinois. Secretary, Arcasia Hampton, Jr., Accounting major, Montgomery, Alabama. Director of Marketing, Paris Clayton, Junior Sales and Marketing major, Fort Worth, Texas. Miss Student Government Association, Trinity Moore, Junior Chemistry major, Dothan, Alabama. Mr. Student Government Association, Travis Waddy, Junior Aerospace major, Brooklyn, New York. Elections Commissioner, Alex Jones, 4th year Architecture major, Greenville, South Carolina. And now I also have the pleasure of introducing our 2021-2022 Royal Court. Our Miss Tuskegee, Jasmine McCullum, classification Junior, major Chemical Engineering, hometown Tupelo, Mississippi. Her platform was Empire, Tuskegee State of Mind. Her first attendant is Morgan Banks, classification Junior, major Animal Science, hometown Decatur, Georgia. Platform Dissecting Tuskegee's Anatomy, one student at a time. The second attendant is Janasia Phillips, classification Junior, major is Dietetics, minor in Biology, and her platform was Proceed with Grace and Grit. For our Mr. Tuskegee University, his name is Lorenzo Winston, classification Junior, major Communications, hometown Tuscaloosa, Alabama, with a platform of Believe in Your LBW, Legacy, Brand, and Worth. First Gentleman, Hassan Louis Majid, classification Junior, major Finance, hometown Cleveland, Ohio, with the platform of Power. Second Gentleman, Jalen Moss, classification Junior, major Mechanical Engineering. His hometown is Birmingham, Alabama, with the platform of Our Turn, Overcoming the Myth of a Dying Breed. Thank you.
Greetings. I am Worth Kimberly Hayes, the head coach of Tuskegee's Honda Campus All-Star Challenge team. In this capacity, I am ably supported by Mr. Joe Brown, who you may know as the Director of Student Activities. It is our esteemed pleasure and honor to recognize our award-winning Quiz Bowl team. It is headed by Kayla Trice, a senior sociology major hailing from Atlanta, Georgia. Danielle Dean, a senior biology major also hailing from Atlanta, Georgia. Maurice Kendrick, a graduating occupational therapy major from Sanford, Florida. And last but definitely not least, Joseph Rashall, a sophomore economics and finance major from Richland, Mississippi. Thank you.
Greetings. My name is Dr. Sheena Harris, and I have the privilege of presenting the 2020-2021 cohort of honor students. The Tuskegee University Honors Program enhances co-curricular and academic excellence. The program attracts academically talented students with a strong desire to learn, a commitment to service, and an interest in being a part of a learning community. The honors program is structured to enhance a classical liberal arts and STEM education in a variety of settings, in and out of the classroom, from personal contact with faculty, small classes, living and learning with other talented students, independent research projects, study abroad, and community service. The honors program allows students to go beyond the classroom and regular coursework and seeks to prepare them for a graduate and professional life. Again, congratulations to the 2020-2021 cohort of honor students.
Good afternoon. My name is Walter Hill, and I'm Dean of the College of Agriculture, Environment, and Nutrition Sciences here at the great Tuskegee University. The first award will be the DuPont Pioneer Scholarship, $8,360, and this award is given to students pursuing a degree in the College of Agriculture, Environment, and Nutrition Sciences, and the recipients have demonstrated leadership in the college, displayed an enthusiasm for plant and soil sciences, and for global food security. The Mrs. Bobby Nell Barnes Memorial Scholarship, $1,661. On his 50th birthday, Victor L. Harris, class of 1982, established this scholarship August 2011 in loving memory of his mother, Mrs. Bobby Nell Barnes. He graduated in forestry from Tuskegee, his brother in management science in 1988, David. The awardee must have a GPA of 2.5 or better and must submit an award-winning essay that the faculty will select, and that person will then receive that award. The Alabama Ag Credit Annual Scholarship, $9,250. This award is given to students pursuing a degree in the College of Agriculture, Environment, and Nutrition Sciences, and especially those who are majoring in agribusiness. They should have demonstrated active leadership in campus organizations, had a GPA of at least 3.0, and they will all be designated as Alabama Ag Credit Scholars. The L.A. Potts Memorial Award, $100. Mrs. Lanice P. Middleton, give this award annually to a student in the Department of Agriculture and Environmental Science who's made the greatest academic improvement during 3.5 years. This award is in memory of her father, Mr. Lawrence A. Potts, who served as the Dean of the School of Agriculture at Tuskegee from 1946 to 1962. The P.K. Biswas Award, $2,472. This award goes to students majoring in environmental, natural resources, and plant sciences, with preference to students in the option of plant sciences or environmental sciences. They must have demonstrated a passion for this field. The Earl G. Roden Award. Dr. Earl G. Roden, a professor in the College of Agriculture, Environment, and Nutrition Sciences, gives this award to a senior international student in the college who has demonstrated exemplary academic and scholarship performance. Department of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences Advisory Board, the Dolores Leonard Memorial Scholarship, $2,250. This is awarded to students in the Department of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences who represented the department positively through their scholarship and their service. The George Washington Carver Spirit of Innovation and Service Award, $1,000. This award goes to an undergraduate student who shows evidence of the traits embodied in Dr. George Washington Carver, including creativity, courage, dedication. Their lives and their achievements inspire and motivate other young people and students. The Windsor D. Ferguson Memorial STEM Award, $3,000. This award was established by Bishop Windsor Ferguson's children to honor his memory at their HBCU alma mater. Bishop Ferguson was a devoted husband, father, and minister. He was a trustee board member and on the National Executive Board and the Bishop's Council. He encouraged his children to pursue their educational goals. These awards are for full-time undergraduate students who are Florida or Maryland residents. The family selects the recipients of these awards. The Goldsboro Lindsay Endowed Scholarship Award, $4,629. This award is given to junior agricultural students with an interest in pursuing a degree in veterinary medicine. They must have at least a GPA of 2.9 and must be from Georgia. The CV Star Endowed Scholarship, $11,745. This award is distributed to deserving students enrolled in agricultural sciences who have demonstrated a financial need and who have a GPA of at least 2.7. The Joe King Jr. Endowed Scholarship in Agriculture Award, $3,469. This award is given to deserving students enrolled in agricultural sciences who have demonstrated a financial need and have a GPA of at least 2.7. The Agriculture Endowed Scholarship, $5,271. This award is given to deserving students in agricultural sciences with a GPA of at least 3.0 and who have demonstrated a financial need. The Agricultural Scholarship, $3,454. This award is also given to deserving students majoring in agricultural sciences who have at least a 3.0 GPA and have demonstrated a financial need. Food and Nutritional Sciences Awards. The Naomi Allen Adams Memorial Scholarship is $500. It is given in memory of Mrs. Naomi Allen Adams, B.S. Home Economics, class of 1940. Her legacy is one of an encourager, a nurturer, and a dedicated educator. The recipient must be a rising junior or senior in the Department of Food and Nutrition Sciences, have demonstrated a financial need, and made significant academic improvements since enrollment. They must be involved in extracurricular activities and show excellent character and work ethic. This award is provided by her daughter, Mrs. Sylvia Adams Holland, class of 64, and her son, Nelson Adams, MD, Miami, Florida, as well as family and friends. The Ralphina D. Pace Award, $50. This scholarship is given to a student in food nutritional sciences who major either in nutrition or in dietetics, who is in good standing and exhibits leadership skills and participates in departmental activities. The Food Nutritional Sciences Faculty and Staff Award, $100 each. This scholarship is given to students entering with an SAT score of 850 or better and a GPA from high school of 3.0 or higher. They must maintain at least a 2.7 GPA. The Food Industrial Advisory Board provides these funds for the students through the Department of Food and Nutritional Sciences. The Food and Nutritional Sciences Advisory Board Scholarship, $7,500. This award is given to entering students who have an SAT of 850 or better, a GPA of 3.0 or higher, and who maintains a GPA of 2.7. The George Washington Carver Society Scholarships, $10,100. The society is comprised of alumni, faculty, staff, friends from 4 departments: agriculture, biology, chemistry, and food and nutritional sciences. These awards are provided annually. It is a tuition-based award, and the students have to have a minimum of a 3.0 GPA if they're undergraduates and 3.7 if they are graduate students. The Hazel Teague Oates Dietetics Award, $3,893, is provided for students who are majoring in dietetics in the Department of Food and Nutritional Sciences. On behalf of all the faculty and staff in the College of Agriculture, Environment, and Nutrition Sciences, our research programs, and our extension programs, we want to congratulate you students who have earned these high honors and these financial awards. We are very proud of you, and based on the history of those who have provided these awards, your destiny is unlimited. We expect you to soar high. God bless.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Channa Prakash. I'm the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and I would like to at the outset thank all the donors who have made these scholarships possible, and this is going to help our students immensely. And the first award I'm going to call is Dr. Benjamin Payton Endowed Scholarship. This is for $5,000, and Dr. Benjamin Payton, who was our President Emeritus of Tuskegee University, and we give this award on behalf of Dr. Payton and in his memory and the late First Lady, Mrs. Thelma Payton. The scholarship is awarded annually to 2 sophomore or junior students who have demonstrated academic excellence in the liberal arts, science fields, and shown superb leadership potential. And we have next in the Department of Biology, Dr. J.H.M. Henderson Memorial Outstanding Freshman Academic Achievement Award, and this is for $1,000. Dr. James Henderson was an enormously well-known professor here, and I happen to know him very personally, a Professor Emeritus and former Chairman of the Department of Biology. And this scholarship is given to a freshman biology major with the highest semester GPA who has successfully completed courses in environmental biology or cell and genetic biology, 1 course in college algebra and trigonometry, and who is matriculating satisfactorily in full course load for the current semester. Again, in the Department of Biology, Larry Ludwig Memorial Scholarship. This is for $1,500 in memory of Dr. Larry M. Ludwig, who was a chemistry professor here at Tuskegee University until 1998 when he passed away, and he left a part of his estate to St. Andrew's Episcopal Church here in Tuskegee to manage the scholarship. The recipient must have taken a chemistry course at Tuskegee University and have a cumulative GPA of at least 3.0. Walter J. Sapp Memorial Endowed Scholarship. This is for $1,000. The family and friends of Dr. Sapp was Professor Emeritus, and they established this endowed scholarship in memory of him to provide financial assistance to graduate students enrolled in the Department of Biology. Nancy Hill Harper Memorial Biomedical Science Award for $500. It's established by Dr. Curtis Harper in the memory of his mother, Nancy Hill Harper. Dr. Harper is a 1959 graduate of Tuskegee University who was elected student government president in the senior year, and he earned his PhD at the University of Missouri and retired as a director of toxicology at UNC Chapel Hill. The recipient of this award must be a student who demonstrates potential for biomedical research and intends to pursue an advanced research degree with a GPA of 3.0 or higher. And now we come to the Department of Chemistry, where we have the Abdul Razak Memorial Award for $200 given by the Chemistry Department faculty to a student who has performed outstandingly in biochemistry in honor of Dr. Abdul Razak, a biochemist and a native of Bangladesh who taught briefly here in this department before his untimely death in an automobile accident. Again in chemistry, we have L.M. Ludwig and M.C. Datta Memorial Award for $100. This is set by the Department of Chemistry in the memory of their deceased colleagues, Dr. Larry Ludwig and Dr. Mukul Datta. And this is given to a chemistry major who, in the opinion of the faculty, has shown evidence of excellent potential. Dr. Bharat Dubal Chemistry Ambassador Award is given to a chemistry major, and this is $2,000, who has represented the chemistry department and Tuskegee University with excellence in both science and community service. This is $1,000 to each of the two students who win this award. The next one is American Chemical Society Leadership Award for $100. It's presented to a rising junior or senior chemistry major who has shown great leadership ability and potential in chemical sciences. The student must have served as an officer in the student affiliate of the American Chemical Society. Jenny and Hubert Collier Chemistry Outreach Honor Award and Certificate for $300 is given to students in recognition of their service in chemistry outreach during their tenure at Tuskegee University. This award is given in the honor of chemistry faculty member Dr. Willard Collier. Again in chemistry, we are giving $1,000 award, Gregory Pritchett Undergraduate Research Award. This award is given by Dr. Gregory Pritchett, former chair, in honor of his mentors and former chairs, Department of Chemistry, Dr. Adrian Ludwig, Dr. Courtney Smith, and Dr. Lawrence Coons. This award provides support to a rising senior chemistry major pursuing the American Chemical Society approved Bachelor of Degree Science Chemistry program here at Tuskegee University. The next chemistry award is the CRC Press Annual Freshman Chemistry Achievement Award for $200. The Handbook of Chemistry and Physics and a commemorative scroll are presented to the chemistry major selected by the chemistry faculty. Russell C. Ragland Memorial Award. The Department of Chemistry again sponsors this award for a chemistry major with an excellent academic record. Is given in memory of Russell Ragland, who was a dedicated faculty member and at the Department of Chemistry for many, many years. Luminous Chemist Award for $100 is given by Dr. Rosalind Chambliss and Tiffany N. Taylor Mayo, class of 2006. Present this award to a chemistry major with a cumulative grade point average of 3.25 or higher who was demonstrated outstanding character and outstanding chemistry credentials. Courtney Smith Memorial Undergraduate Award in Analytical Chemistry, $100. Again, the chemistry faculty present this award in memory of Dr. Courtney Smith, who was a professor of chemistry until his retirement to a chemistry major, or a student in analytical chemistry displaying promising aptitude in analytical chemistry. The Department of Chemistry Freshman Spirit Award and Certificate, $50, is given to freshman chemistry major in recognition of their spirit and enthusiasm for chemistry. We also have Duval Financial Assistance Award for $2,500. This comes from the Duval family, given to chemistry major. Dr. Bharat Duval is an alumni of Tuskegee University who completed his master's in 1971, and he has recently donated $28,000 to set up an endowment to give these awards, and we are eternally grateful to him and everyone who has provided generous contribution. The next one is in the Department of English. Dr. Loretta S. Burns Scholarship Award, $500. This scholarship is established in honor of Dr. Loretta Burns, who is a professor of English and department chair, and she served her alma mater with distinction for 4 decades and retired June 30, 2016. This provides financial support to students majoring in English and communication who have demonstrated excellence in these subjects. And we come to Department of Social Work. Adrian McRae and Sylvester Wallace Memorial Book Scholarship of $500. Doran Wallace, class of 1991, who got his BS in social work, sponsored this scholarship for social work majors in memory of his parents, Adrian McRae and Sylvester Wallace. They, along with other family members, were instrumental in pursuing and earning a college degree. It is with love and gratitude for all his family did for him that he gives back a small portion of what they gave to him. The recipients of this scholarship must have documented financial need and be in good academic standing and rising sophomores, juniors, or seniors. The Department of Social Work faculty, led by Dr. April Jones, select these recipients of $100 each. And finally, I wanted to also thank Dr. Orlando Clark and the family for having left one of the largest single donations by an alumnus to Tuskegee University for $1.6 million. And we are using that to award nearly $100,000 in scholarships to many students of Tuskegee University who go on to, with an aspiration to go on to biomedical career. Thank you very much. And I congratulate all the students for winning this award. You have rightfully earned it. And I wish you the very best as you move forward. And I'm going to welcome the next presenter, who is going to be Dr. Kung, who is the Dean of the School of the Business and Information Sciences. Thank you very much.
Greetings from the College of Business and Information Science. I'm Dr. Kai Kim. I'm Dean of the college. Today I'm very pleased to announce the recipients of scholarships from the College of Business and Information Science. First of all, the CyberCops Scholarship for Service, Scholarship for Computer Science. The National Science Foundation has awarded Tuskegee University the CyberCops Scholarship for Service grant to prepare qualified and well-trained professionals in cybersecurity to address the global and national cybersecurity challenges. NSF Cyber Corps Scholarship is a highly prestigious and competitive program. With this grant, Tuskegee University became a member of a distinguished group of 73 institutions nationwide, including 3 HBCUs that have already began training the future information assurance professionals who will help protect our nation. This SFF grant will provide senior undergrad students and students applying to or currently pursuing a Master's of Science in Information Systems and Computer Security Management degree scholarships including tuition, stipends, health insurance, book allowance, and professional development allowance. SFF scholarship will help us to strengthen our MSCIS program while contributing to the national security workforce. This scholarship provides $48,500 per year for undergrads and $60,000 per year for graduate students for 2 or 3 years. The scholarship has supported 8 students at Tuskegee University. 2 of them have graduated from computer science and are working for the federal government. 6 of them are currently in the pipeline. The second is the Intel Corporation Scholarship for Computer Science. Intel Corporation has partnered with Tuskegee to offer scholarships to full-time college students pursuing a bachelor's degree, master's degree, or doctoral degree in computer science or electrical engineering. The scholarship benefits includes $3,500 per semester per student, a total of $7,000 a year for each student. The funding includes tuition and a potential opportunity for an Intel mentor, job opportunities, internships, full-time inclusive, access to training, research, Intel architecture, and other Intel and networking with other Intel scholars. The fall 2020, spring 2021 Computer Science Scholarship, there are 10 recipients. The next scholarship is the Ronald Jackson Computer Science Emerging Leadership Award. This is a $200 award funded by Dr. Cassandra Thomas of Tuskegee University. She's an alumni of Tuskegee University. This award is presented to the most promising future leader in the area of computer technology. Professor Jackson is a former faculty member in mathematics and computer science who is well respected and loved by students and colleagues. The next scholarship is called the Hello Forum Supply Chain Management Scholarship. It is $250 each and is for 2 students. It is funded by Mr. Kendall Flagg of Hello Innovation Partners and Dr. Jack Crumbly of Tuskegee University. This award is presented to rising seniors, 2 of them, who excel in the study of supply chain management. The next scholarship is called the CBIS Department Heads Award. They're $100 each. They are funded by the respective department heads in the College of Business and Information Science. The recipient is selected by the department head for representing the department well in the area of academic achievement, leadership, and community outreach. There are other current established awards that are awarded on an annual basis, and this is a continuation of those awards. One of them is the Witherspoon Brother Leadership Fund Award, and it's funded by the Witherspoon family, particularly by Trustee Witherspoon. The next is the Ella Stubbs Jones Accounting Award. The next is the Adams Memorial Scholarship Award. And finally is the Dean's Award, funded by the Dean of the college. To each of the recipients, congratulations. We are very proud of you. We are looking forward to making more scholarships in the future because we have more and more success of our alumni as well as our board members making contributions. And I want to tell you I'm very proud of you, and I know your parents are equally as proud of you as well. With this, it is my pleasure now to introduce the next Dean, Dean Dr. Omni, who is from the College of Engineering. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Ben Oni, I'm the interim dean of the College of Engineering. I am here today to present the scholarship awards to students of the engineering programs. I'd like to express my appreciation to all sponsors who made this award possible. Now I will proceed with the awards. The College of Engineering Class of 1963 Alumni Achievement Scholarship for Electrical Engineering for $1,100. The award is given by surviving members of the engineering class of 1963 in memory of their deceased classmates John V. Anderson, Harold E. Harris, William A. Jenkins, John H. Sparks, Jamel L. Tat, Raymond Cook, and Ulysses. The award goes to Justin Schuler. The Webster and Lily McAlpine Memorial Engineering Award for $750 is given by Colonel Aubrey J. McAlpine, BSEE Class of 1963, in memory of his parents, Webster and Lily McAlpine, and other parents who sacrificed to send their children to Tuskegee University. The award goes to Langston Hines. The Robert V. Franklin Jr. Family Endowed Scholarships for $800 is given by Robert V. Franklin Jr., BSEE Class of 1963. It's given to deserving sophomore, junior, and senior students at Tuskegee University Electrical Engineering Department. And the award is given to Jordan C. Morgan. The Darrow Jerome Berry Memorial Scholarship is given to a rising sophomore or junior electrical engineering major, and is given by the family and friends of Mr. Barry, who died March 6, 2012. And the award is given to Lakaya DeJeanette Crumsey. The College of Engineering Class of 1963 Alumni Achievement Scholarship for mechanical engineering students for $1,100. Is given by surviving members of the engineering class of 1963 in memory of their deceased classmates, John V. Anderson, Harold E. Harris, William A. Jenkins, John H. Spark, James L. Tart, Raymond Cook, and Ulysses Bernard. The award goes to Jabryant Bradley. The Ronald D. Fleming Scholarship for $2,500 is given to students affected by natural disasters, including hurricanes and earthquakes. The award is given to Juvence Blanchard and Chas Jeffers. The Ramel Mitchell Engineering Excellence Award is given by Mr. Ramel C. Mitchell, class of 2003, BSEE and former Tuskegee University Young Trustees. It's awarded to Camry N. Moore. The Jeffrey Britton Memorial Endowed Scholarship The award is given through donations by family, friends, co-workers, and organizations and corporations to honor the memory of Jeffrey Brinton Sr., class of 1980. The award goes to Don A. Trichy. I Play for Love 2021 Scholarship. The award is to develop youth today for tomorrow's opportunities, and is awarded to Josiah Blocos and Kobe Bush. This next set of award goes to Chemical, Aeronautic Engineering, and Computer Engineering students. The Alumni Achievement Scholarship Engineering for $1,100 is given by surviving members of the engineering class of 1963 in memory of their deceased classmate John V. Anderson, Harold E. Harris, William A. Jerkins, John H. Sparks, Jamal L. Tart, Raymond Cook, and Ulysses Bernard. The award goes to Fernando Billups. The Windsor D. Ferguson Memorial STEM Award for $500 is given by Bishop Windsor's Ferguson's children in his honor. The award for $500 goes to Nathaniel Lazard II.
Hello, I am Dr. Tracy Shannon, Interim Dean, School of Nursing and Allied Health. The Nursing Faculty Award. The Department of Nursing faculty present this award to a junior or senior student who has maintained exemplary scholarship and demonstrated leadership ability in student organizational activities. The Lula Wiggum Marable Scholarship. This endowed nursing scholarship was established in 2004 by Mrs. Lula Wiggum Marable to fulfill a lifelong dream to uplift persons in need. The scholarship is awarded to junior and senior students who have been accepted into the professional phase of the nursing program. They have demonstrated a financial need of assistance for tuition and books. The Tuskegee University National Nursing Alumni Association. This scholarship is awarded by the members of the National Nursing Alumni Association to students in the professional phase of the nursing program who have demonstrated a financial need. The Ruth Coleman Dennard Memorial Occupational Therapy Scholarship. This award is given in memory of Mrs. Ruth Coleman Dennard, first African American occupational therapist, Tuskegee Institute class of 1934 in home economics, certificate in occupational therapy from Columbia University in 1945. The scholarship is given to a third-year student in occupational therapy who has the highest academic achievement as determined by the Department of Occupational Therapy faculty. Mrs. Marie Moore Lyles, retired assistant professor and founding program director in occupational therapy at Tuskegee University, initiated this award. Mrs. Kynee Austin, BS Occupational Therapy class of 2001, is the award's sponsor. The John F. Hume Memorial Occupational Therapy Scholarship. This scholarship is to be awarded to a fieldwork student in the occupational therapy program. Formerly, it was made possible through proceeds from the book A Black Oasis, Tuskegee Institute, Fight Against Infantile Paralysis, 1941 through 1975, written by M. Edith Howell, EDD, and John Franklin Hume, MD. Dr. Hume was an orthopedic surgeon and director of the Infantile Paralysis Center at Tuskegee Institute. Upon his retirement, he held an adjunct appointment in the occupational therapy program in the School of Nursing and Allied Health. The Stephen O. Sodiki Family Award. Dr. and Mrs. Stephen O. Sodiki give this award to a student who has demonstrated the highest potential for leadership and scholarship in an allied health field. as determined by the faculty advisor for Epsilon Tau Sigma Honor Society in Allied Health. Jacqueline D. Williams Cornelius Memorial Occupational Therapist Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of Jacqueline Denise Williams Cornelius, Tuskegee Institute, now University, class of 1980, a native of Macon, Georgia, who spent 30 years serving developmentally delayed adults in Augusta, Georgia. She was a member of the first occupational therapy class of Tuskegee Institute, proud Golden Voices, member of Gamma Tau Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, officer of the Augusta Tuskegee Alumni Club, and dedicated member of the Tuskegee Adopt a Dorm team until her death in March 2012. The scholarship is presented to an occupational therapy major from Macon or Augusta, Georgia, or surrounding area who has completed his or her junior year, has a documented financial need, and demonstrated outstanding community service. The scholarship must be applied to tuition, room and board, or expenses related to internship. The Augusta Tuskegee Alumni Club and family and friends of Mrs. Cornelius are the scholarship sponsors. The Tracy Smith Mitchell Occupational Therapy Award. This award is given to a graduating senior in the Department of Occupational Therapy with the highest cumulative grade point average, who has also demonstrated outstanding campus and community leadership. Ramel and Tracy Smith Mitchell, both Tuskegee University graduates. The Groove by Groove Social Fellowship Incorporated Achievement and Service Scholarship. The Tuskegee University Tiger Chapter 1 of Groove by Groove Social Fellowship Incorporated awards this scholarship in remembrance of Dr. Thelma Walker Brown to a rising junior or senior male student who exemplifies excellent potential for leadership in his chosen field of study. The recipient must also have a documented financial need, sustain a 3.0 or better grade point average, and demonstrate service to his community. The Windsor D. Ferguson Memorial STEM Award. The Windsor D. Ferguson Memorial Awards were established by Bishop Windsor Ferguson's children in honor and memory of their HBCU alma mater universities. Bishop Ferguson was a devoted husband, father, and minister. He served as deacon, Sunday school teacher, choir president, trustee board member, general secretary, treasurer, national executive board member, bishop council, and pastor of the National Church of God for 12 years until his death at age 69 in October of 2006. Due to family obligations and lacking finances, he was unable to attend college. However, he encouraged his children to pursue their education and to exceed their expectations. These awards are for full-time undergraduate STEM students who are Florida or Maryland residents. The family selects the recipients based on outstanding leadership and academic success. The Vivian B. Allen Foundation is a $1,000 need-based scholarship awarded annually to students in the professional phase of nursing. Congratulations to all of the recipients of the scholarships from the School of Nursing and Allied Health. Next, we will have presentations from the College of Veterinary Medicine by Dr. Ruby Perry.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to present the student awards and honorees who will receive various awards in the College of Veterinary Medicine. The first award is the Dr. Eugene W. Adams Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $6,680. Dr. Eugene W. Adams, Professor Emeritus of Tuskegee University College of Veterinary Medicine, gives this award to an African American male student, first through fourth year, who is in good academic standing, has financial needs, and demonstrated exemplary character and professionalism. This award is presented to Terrence Mitchell. The Mr. and Mrs. Robert C. Adair Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $5,227. The Mr. and Mrs. Robert C. Adair Endowed Scholarship is awarded to a student who is in good academic standing and has demonstrated financial need. This award is presented to the Benjamin F. and Ernestine Bruton Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $3,734. The Benjamin F. and Ernestine Bruton Endowed Scholarship is awarded to a veterinary student who is in good academic standing and has demonstrated professionalism and financial need. The recipient is the Judith Bird Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $33,455 will be distributed amongst various students. The Judith Bird Endowed Scholarship is awarded to female students who have a GPA of 3.0 or greater and demonstrated financial need, exemplary character, and professionalism. The awardees are the Dr. Harold and Gary Nell Davis Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $10,824. Dr. Harold Davis, a 1976 graduate of Tuskegee Institute, now Tuskegee University, School of Veterinary Medicine, now College of Veterinary Medicine, and his spouse, Gary Nell Davis, gives this award to a second-year African-American male student who has maintained a grade point average of 3.0 or better, has financial need, and demonstrated exemplary character and professionalism. The recipient is a Dr. William O. Jones Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $3,193. This scholarship was established by the late Dr. William O. Jones, a 1963 graduate of Tuskegee Institute, now Tuskegee University, College of Veterinary Medicine. The scholarship is awarded to a student who has demonstrated financial need, character, as well as professionalism, and is in good academic standing. And the recipient is the Lindsay Goldsboro Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $4,629. The Lindsay Goldsboro Endowed Scholarship is awarded to a student who has an interest in public health and has maintained a GPA of 2.0 or better. The Ellis Hall Native American Student Veterinary Medicine Scholarship in the amount of $3,500. The Lonia and Dr. Rube Harrington Jr. Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $2,882. The Lonia and Dr. Rube Harrington Jr. Endowed Scholarship is awarded to an African American student who has demonstrated financial need, maintained a GPA of 2.75 or greater, and is a legal resident of Alabama or Arkansas or Florida or Mississippi or Maryland or North Carolina or Tennessee or Virginia or West Virginia or South Carolina. The Paul McKenzie Memorial Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $10,488. The Paul McKenzie Memorial Endowed Scholarship is awarded to an African American student, preferably a male, who has demonstrated financial need, maintained a GPA of 2.7 or greater, and is a member of the second year class. The J.E. Salisbury Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $53,345 presented to various students at $5,334 each. The J.E. Salisbury Endowed Scholarship is awarded to students or a rising senior from the third year class who is in good academic standing and demonstrated financial need, good character, and professionalism. And the awardees are the Westminster Kennel Foundation Student Scholarship in the amount of $15,000. The Westminster Kennel Foundation Student Scholarship is an advocate for veterinarians to serve and secure the future of the veterinary profession. It is awarded to a veterinary student who has demonstrated financial need and professionalism and is a U.S. resident, is in good academic standing, and is an active leader and or member of the student chapter of the American Veterinary Medical Association, SAVMA. The Evangeline Mastriani Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $5,081. The Eveline Mastriani Endowed Scholarship is awarded to an African American female student who is in good academic standing and has demonstrated financial need as well as professionalism. The Merck Animal Health Tuskegee University College of Veterinary Medicine Scholarship for veterinary students in the amount of $75,000 is awarded to multiple students in the amount of $5,000 each. The Merck Animal Health Tuskegee University College of Veterinary Medicine Scholarship for veterinary students is awarded to second and or third year students in good academic standing, have demonstrated financial need, as well as professionalism, and who have demonstrated preparation for their chosen career path. The Jefferson County Veterinary Medical Association in the amount of $4,185. This award is a scholarship to a native Alabama veterinary student who is a resident of the Jefferson County area in good academic standing and has demonstrated professionalism and financial need. The Ann and Harrison Blair Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $7,435. This scholarship is awarded to a first-year female veterinary student who is a resident of Alabama, has a GPA of 3.0 or greater, demonstrated professionalism and financial need. The Anna Plumer Mays Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $5,000 is awarded to an African American student who has demonstrated good leadership skills, community involvement, financial need, and is in good academic standing. The Dr. Alfreda Johnson Webb Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $7,493, awarded to several students in the amount of $2,497 each. This award is presented to an incoming first-year student, African American, who is a graduate of North Carolina A&T University, has demonstrated financial need, and is in good academic standing. And the honorees are the Michelle Davison Memorial Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $10,000. Michelle Davison was an African American actress who was well known for her roles in several movies and television series and her love and advocacy of the humane treatment of animals. This award is given to a second-year African American male student who has maintained a grade point average of 3.0 or greater, has financial needs, and demonstrated exemplary character and professionalism. And the recipient is the Dr. Lizelle Salmon Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $3,400 is presented in memory of Dr. Lizelle Simon, a graduate in the class of 1992 from the College of Veterinary Medicine. Her goals were to serve others through the practice of small animal medicine, animal advocacy, community service, and mentorship. This award is given to a veterinary student of Caribbean accent who has maintained a grade point average of 3.0 or better, has financial needs, and demonstrated exemplary character and professionalism. And the recipient is the Alabama Veterinary Medical Foundation Dr. and Mrs. Aaron Groth Scholarship Award in the amount of $2,500. The Alabama Veterinary Medical Foundation Dr. and Mrs. Aaron Groth Scholarship is awarded to a second-year veterinary student or rising third-year student who is an active leader and a member in the student chapter of the AVMA, known as SAVMA, and has demonstrated financial need and professionalism and is in good academic standing. And the honoree is the South Carolina Association of Veterinarians in the amount of $1,000. The South Carolina Association of Veterinarians awards a scholarship to a second-year student or rising third-year student who is a resident of South Carolina, is in good academic standing, and has demonstrated professionalism and financial need. And the recipient is the Kentucky Veterinary Medical Association Foundation Award of $300 is awarded to a first-year veterinary student who is a resident of Kentucky in good academic standing and has demonstrated professionalism. This award is presented to multiple students in the amount of $100 each. And the honorees are the Southeastern Kentucky Veterinary Medical Association Award in the amount of $500. This award is a scholarship to a veterinary student who is a resident of Southeastern Kentucky or nearby region in good academic standing and has demonstrated professionalism and financial need. And the recipient is the Veterinary Spouses Legacy Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $2,411. This scholarship is awarded to a fourth-year student who is in good academic standing with a GPA of 3.0 or higher, has a zeal for veterinary medicine, and supports the spirit and intention of the founders of the College of Veterinary Medicine. And the honoree is the Dr. H. Winston Pirtle Sr. Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $2,000. This award is presented through the Alabama Veterinary Medical Association and goes to a student who is a resident of Alabama, is in good academic standing, and has demonstrated professionalism and good character. And the honoree is the Pet Desk Equity and Veterinary Medicine Scholarship in the amount of $40,000, presented to two students at $20,000 each. Pet Desk is a company that is passionate about promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion in the veterinary industry. The Pet Desk Equity in Veterinary Medicine Scholarship Award is awarded to a first-year and fourth-year African American students with a GPA of 2.25 or greater and has demonstrated professionalism and financial need. And the honorees are the American Humane Scholarship Fund in the amount of $40,000, presented to various students at the amount of $5,000 each. The American Humane Company, in conjunction with Zoetis Pet Care, is committed to promoting diversity and inclusion in the veterinary medical profession. The American Humane Scholarship is awarded to minority students who are in good academic standing and have demonstrated professionalism and financial need. The recipients are the National Veterinary Associates, NVA, Compassion First John B. Payne Scholarship in the amount of $15,000, presented to three students at $5,000 each. The purpose of the NVA Compassion First John B. Payne Scholarship is to increase diversity in the veterinary medical profession with a focus on mentoring minority students in specialty and emergency medicine. This scholarship is awarded to students with a GPA of 2.75 or greater and who have demonstrated professionalism, good character, and financial need. And the recipients are congratulations to all of the honorees. And now we will hear from Dr. Carla Bell, Dean of the Robert R. Taylor School of Architecture and Construction Science.
Hello, I am Dr. Carla Jackson Bell, Dean of the Robert Taylor School of Architecture and Construction Science and Management. The first award is the Work and Service Award for $300. It was established in 2011 by Professor Jack Ames and Dr. Von Horn. It is awarded to two third-year students, one in architecture and one in construction science and management, who have demonstrated their commitment and the hard work required in expanding their ability and knowledge in their chosen profession, and who also are generous with their time and energy in service to the school and to their fellow classmates. The Cooper Carey Scholarship is for $2,000 per student. The recipient must maintain a 3.0 accumulative GPA, be a full-time student majoring in architecture, and be an active member of the AIAS and the NOMAS organization. The recipient must comply with all meetings, student activities, study groups, student competitions, and assist with recruitment retention activities, and attend required leadership training programs, and contribute to academic studying and mentoring sessions. The Robert R. Taylor Scholarship is for $2,000 apiece. The recipient must maintain a 3.0 cumulative GPA, must be a full-time architecture or construction science student. They must be an active member of the AIAS, AGC, or the NOMAS organization. They must comply with all meetings, student activities, study groups, and student competitions. The recipient must also assist with recruitment and retention activities as identified by the department heads and attend required leadership training programs, counseling sessions, and contribute to academic study or tutoring sessions when needed. Dean Carla Jackson Bell and Don Armstrong Most Improved Student Award. This is for $100 apiece. This is for 2 females in each program, architecture and construction science and management. These students have not only shown significant improvement in her performance, but have contributed to the social behavior, general attitudes, and have collaborated with other students across academic disciplines. National Association of Home Builders Award for $750. The recipient is an active member of the NAHB organization and participates in the student competition. The student must maintain a 2.5 GPA and must attend 80% of the club meetings and the competition team rehearsals. They must volunteer for departmental events and have an active interest in residential construction. The Construction Science and Management Scholarship is for $1,000. This scholarship is awarded to a construction science and management student who is a senior and has the highest GPA in construction science and management. The H.J. Russell Scholarship is for a construction science and management student who has demonstrated the academic competence in pursuing their degree and preference is given to those with financial needs. The scholarship is highly competitive and is usually for a CSM upperclassman. I want to take this time to congratulate all the TSACS recipients. Presenting next will be the School of Education, Dean Carlton Morris.
I am Carlton E. Morris, Dean of the School of Education. It is my pleasure to announce the Scholarships Awards for the School of Education. The Naomi Allen Adams Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 is given in loving memory of Ms. Naomi Allen Adams, her daughter, Mrs. Siva Adams Holland, son, Dr. Nelson L. Adams, and many friends and other family. This scholarship is given to a rising junior and senior education major. The recipient must be in good standing with the university, have a documented financial need, be significant academic improvement since the initial enrollment, exemplify dedication and passion for the area of study, possess good work ethics, and actively participate in extracurricular activities. The School of Education faculty selects the recipient, and it must be applied to tuition, room, and/or board and books. The Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated Scholarship is given by the Beta Xi Omega chapter in the amount of $1,500. This award is given to an education major who has a documented financial need, a cumulative GPA of 2.5 or better, and has completed the junior year. The dean and faculty of the School of Education selects the recipient. Scholarship must be applied to tuition and/or room and board. The Portia White Champion Elementary Education Award in the amount of $300. This award recognizes a rising junior male or female elementary major who exhibit qualities of becoming an exemplary elementary school teacher The recipient must have a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or better and be recommended for this award by the School of Education faculty. The donor, Mrs. Portia White Champion, taught in the Macon County, Alabama school system for over 30 years. The Louise L. Creason Endowed Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Mrs. Louise L. Creason of Corona, California, established this endowed scholarship in 2008 for Tuskegee University students majoring in teacher education. Although Mrs. Creason is not an alumna, she is a good friend to and a generous supporter of Tuskegee University. The recipient must be a rising sophomore, junior, or senior majoring in education with a cumulative GPA of 2.5 or better and dedicated to the study of teacher education. The dean and faculty of the School of Education selected 2 recipients. This award must be applied to tuition, room and board, or books. The Education Faculty Scholarship in the amount of $800. The School of Education faculty gives this scholarship to a student in the School of Education who has been exemplary in scholarship and extracurricular activities. This award must be applied to tuition or room and board. The Lavette W. Harper Scholarship Award in the amount of $2,500. In light of the need for more diversity in the teaching profession, this award is given to an African American male student pursuing a degree in teacher education. The dean and the faculty of the School of Education selected the male recipient. The recipient must be a rising sophomore, junior, or senior in good standing with the university and demonstrate leadership, service, and academic achievement. This award must be applied to tuition, books, and fees. The Doctors Tryon L. and Courtney Lockhart McMickens Graduate Professional School Award in the amount of $200 is given by Dr. Courtney Lockhart McMickens and Dr. Tryon L. McMickens, class of 2005. This award is given to a rising senior preparing for success in and access to graduate study in the field of education or business. The student is awarded for his or her yearning for deeper knowledge, involvement in public service, and commitment to racial and social justice. The Winifred Woods Davis Memorial Outstanding Future Teacher Scholarship in the amount of $500. This award is given in memory of Mrs. Winifred Woods Davis, who was an outstanding public school teacher and administrator, volunteer in the Office of Alumni Affairs at Tuskegee University, and an active member of church and community organizations. Her family gives the award to a graduating senior education major who received an outstanding evaluation in the teaching internship. The Vera Delane Rogers Spears Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Mr. Peter J. Spears Sr., Peter J. II, and Jason, spouse and sons, respectively, friends, families, and colleagues and church family of Mrs. Vera Rogers Spears, give this scholarship in her memory to a rising junior or senior elementary education major with a cumulative grade point of 3.0 or higher. The Seth Johnson Elementary School and its PTA of Montgomery, Alabama, Ms. Spears taught for 26 years in the Rock Chapel Elementary School in Lithonia, Georgia, where she taught after her retirement in Alabama, and the Zion Hill Baptist Church, Montgomery, Alabama, where she was a faithful member, made substantial contributions to the scholarship fund established in her memory. Mrs. Spears earned the Bachelor's of Science degree in elementary education from Tuskegee University in 1978. This award must be applied toward tuition, $500 each semester. The Ernest Grooms Washington Memorial Award in the amount of $300. Her husband, Freddie L. Washington, and daughter, Mrs. Frida Washington Brendy, gives this award in memory of Mrs. Ernestine G. Washington to a junior or senior education major who received an outstanding evaluation in the teaching internship. Mrs. Washington, class of 1957, was a conscientious student and a lifelong proponent of education. She was a teacher and high school counselor over 30 years and an active member of her church, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, and a member of other community and professional organizations. The recipient must have a documented financial need, and award must be applied to tuition and room and board. The William L. Lester Memorial Endowment Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This award is given in memory of Dr. William L. Lester, former Provost and Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs, Tuskegee University, who was also a mathematics faculty member and a strong advocate of excellent student scholarship. The scholarship is awarded on a yearly rotational basis to a Texas or Alabama resident who has a declared major in mathematics, computer science, environmental sciences, or elementary education, has a 3.0 or higher GPA, must be a sophomore or higher in classification, enrolled in and completes 12 or more college hours per semester, and maintains at least a 3.0 GPA. It must be applied to tuition and or room and board. His widow, Dr. Verda K. Lester, his daughter, Drs. Cynthia Lester Hobson and Adrian Lester King, and other family and friends gave this scholarship through an endowed scholarship established in his memory after his untimely death in 2006. On behalf of the faculty and staff in the School of Education, I congratulate all of our scholarship recipients for exemplifying academic excellence in the pursuit of the teaching profession. Presenting next will be the Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Kimberly Scott.
Good afternoon. My name is Kimberly Scott, and I will be reading the awards for several different areas. First, we have the Milton Carver Davis Choir Award for $250. Attorney Milton C. Davis, class of 1971, gives this award to a member of the Golden Voices Concert Choir who, in the opinion of the choir director, is the most versatile, all-rounded veteran member. The recipient must be a student in good standing and have been a member of the choir for at least 2 years. Next, we have the Elaine C. Harrington Golden Voices Choir Scholarship in the amount of $800. Dr. Elaine C. Harrington, class of 1961 and Professor Emeritus of Passaic County Community College, Paterson, New Jersey, was a member of the Tuskegee Institute Choir and soloist during the choir's 1958 tour performance at Radio City Music Hall in New York City. She presents this award to a continuing member of the choir who, with a reputable record of consistency in attendance at choir rehearsals and participation in the choir's public program performances. The recipient must be a continuing choir member for the next academic term following the presentation of the award. The award must be applied to tuition and/or room and board. The Arthur L. Spears and Rebecca W. Spears Memorial Award in the amount of $300. This award is given in memory of Arthur L. and Rebecca W. Spears to 3 outstanding and dedicated graduating seniors or members of the Tuskegee University Golden Voices Concert Choir. Their sons Arthur and Peter, family members, 7 of who are Tuskegee University graduates, give this award in the amount of $100 each. The Neil Crutcher Choir Scholarships in the amount of $2,000, awarded to a first year, second year, and third year returning choir members, and the fourth year choir member who have exemplified decorum and leadership as determined by the choir director and accompanist. This award is sponsored by the choir department in the amount of $500 to each class member. The William Leonard Memorial Trombonist Award in the amount of $200 is given to the band member's trombonist who exhibits exceptional talent, dedication, dependability. Mr. Leonard was a trombonist with the Tuskegee Marching Band. His son, Reverend William C. Leonard, and daughter-in-law, Miss Anita Liggins Leonard, give this award in his memory. Director of the band selects this recipient. Jamon B. Pulliam University Ambassador Scholarship in the amount of $250 is given to assist in projecting a positive image for Tuskegee University by hosting visitors, scheduling and providing campus tours for prospective students, families, and dignitaries. The intended result is for those prospective students to eagerly apply to enroll at Tuskegee. This award is given to a current male, non-graduating senior university ambassador who exhibits exemplary service to the ambassador's program. Jamon Pulliam, class of 2015, graduate and former Tuskegee University ambassador, gives this award to a student recommended by the ambassador's program advisor. The Serene Light Leadership Incorporated Award in the amount of $200 is given to 1 male and 1 female undergraduate student who has a strong academic record, 3.0 or better in terms of volunteer and service, and leaders in the community service programs. Major and classifications do not matter. Students must be willing to share a photo of themselves and a short biography to be shared on the organization's website and social media page. The Tuskegee University National Alumni Association Incorporated Scholarship in the amount of $5,000 is awarded to active and participating members of the Pre-Alumni Club. The recipients must have completed at least 1 semester at Tuskegee University, submitted an essay, and earned a cumulative grade point average of at least 2.5 or better. The recipient must also have a documented financial need and demonstrated leadership skills. Scholarship must be applied to tuition, room and board, books, or other related educational expenses. The Kimberly L. Woodard Award. Kimberly L. Woodard is a member of the class of 1994, immediate past president of the Tuskegee National Alumni Association Incorporated, and she presents this award to a continuing and active member of the Tuskegee University Pre-Alumni Council. The recipient must demonstrate leadership skills, be involved in voluntary community service, show academic promise, and have a documented financial need. The Dolores Shine Kerr Queen's Court Award in the amount of $1,000 is given by Dolores Shine Kerr, Miss Tuskegee Institute 1956-1957, now Tuskegee University, and Mr. Ben Oliver Kerr, class of 1956, and they give this award annually to newly elected Miss Tuskegee University and members of her court to help defray costs incurred in representing Tuskegee University during the year of their reign. The Ben Oliver Kerr Award, Ben Oliver Kerr, class of 1956, and his wife, Miss Dolores Shine, class of 1957 of Los Angeles, California, give this annual award to the newly elected Mr. Tuskegee and the first and second gentlemen for their dedicated service to Tuskegee University and to the campus community. Miss Kerr served as Miss Tuskegee University 1956-1957, and each of the gentlemen will receive $400 or $300 for the first and second gentlemen. The Ramel C. Mitchell Student Leadership Award in the amount of $1,050 is awarded in recognition of a student who has consistently demonstrated outstanding leadership skills through campus-wide organizations and community involvement, and have strived to improve the academic and social well-being of Tuskegee University students. The recipients are selected from the Office of the Dean of Students and must have served as an officer or elected representative of the Student Government Association, Campus Digest, Ombudsman, Panhellenic Council, or TUTV. Ramel C. Mitchell, Tuskegee graduate and former SGA president, gives this award in the amount of $150 each. Congratulations to all of our award recipients.
Hello, my name is Willie Slater. I'm the athletic director and head football coach at Tuskegee University. I'm here today to present athletic awards. The first award is the Verter D. Lester Talented Lady Golden Tiger Softball and Volleyball Award. Dr. Verter K. Lester, professor in the School of Education, gives this award with the distinguished recipient being a female student, scholar, athlete who shows promise, maturity, and scholarship in the classroom. She must also excel in 2 sports, volleyball and softball. Next is the Johnson and Dean Tennis Award, men and women. This award is presented in honor of 2 TU grandparents, Daisy Johnson and Willie Dean, who were staunch supporters of education and avid sports enthusiasts. This award honored their sacrifices and perseverance to provide an educational foundation for their children and their children's children. The award is presented to a male and female student athlete who are members of the Tuskegee University tennis team. These individuals exemplify excellence in their academic pursuits, the spirit and embodiment of sportsmanship, competitiveness, and a genuine responsibility for the feelings and well-being of their teammates. And finally, the Tuskegee Golden Tiger Incorporation SGT Scholarship. The SGT provides scholarships as well as leadership development opportunities to highly motivated student athletes. 3 awards are given in memory of deceased Tuskegee Golden Tiger football family, which include former players, coaches, and supporters. The 3 award recipients, $1,000 each, must be members of the Golden Tiger football team with a cumulative grade point average of 2.5 or better, demonstrated leadership qualities on the field and in the classroom, and a documented financial need. Preference is given to players from single-parent households. The head football coach and academic advisors select the recipients. SGT is a Georgia-based nonprofit 501c3 organization that perpetuates the memory of Tuskegee Golden Tiger football by encouraging higher education. Visit TuskegeeGoldenTigers.org for more information. Ronald G. Gilmore Senior Memory Scholarship is awarded to Jerome Hawkins Memory Scholarship, Coach Haywood Sism Memorial Scholarship. I want to say congratulations to all of the recipients of the awards.
The depth and breadth of talent and creativity in our Tuskegee students was on display today. I would like to thank the donors who have graciously provided the funding for the scholarships awarded. I would also like to thank the organizing committee, the judges, the deans, and everyone who took part in this event. Congratulations one more time to all of our award winners this evening. Thank you.
Let us pray. O God, our Father, thank you for what we have heard and witnessed here this day. We ask that you will allow us to receive the challenge for excellence in all that we do, so that we may stand in the circle of those who will hear your voice say, "Servant of God, well done." Lord, as we disconnect from this setting, may the challenges remain in our hearts long term for the betterment of humankind. In your matchless and mighty name we pray. Amen.